Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. It's Mass Effect Day, or otherwise known as Cat Effect. This is the legendary, aka Fuzzy Butt Edition. Leaky made this amazing mashup for me with when I had Lily. Thought it was nice to bring it out. No one will see it because no one's here yet, but hey, I know it's here. So yeah, it's been a long week. I'm exhausted and I have a headache, but it's Mass Effect Day and I wasn't going to miss that. Anything else, I probably would have, I probably would have cancelled. Oh, no, there isn't Leaky. Hi, Leaky. Yeah, it was definitely time for the Fuzzy Butt Edition to come back. So, yeah, long week. But hey, it's Mass Effect Day. Mass Effect Day. So, I pre-ordered this. I did press the wrong button, so I've got a minute of me going, am I live? Because I pressed the record and not the stream button. But we are definitely live, and we're going to flip over. I just wanted to record this beginning bit because it does a really cool little montage. Little montage. So get the chat in the corner, and that is a perfect start. So I'm going to be talking fairly softly, and I've turned the volume down, but hopefully it's still okay volume on stream. Let me know if it needs adjusting. I thought you wouldn't be here tonight, Leaky. I thought you had comedy night. I knew you weren't performing. Yeah, I got everything installed and ready. Ooh, options, language, subtitles, vibrations, reporting. Okay, so that's just standard options. Okay. Oh, beautiful. 4K. It just looks so pretty. I'm going to merge with my angel down at the... No. Down at the bottom. I checked the lineup, it said you weren't doing, so I didn't need to reschedule my stream. But I didn't expect to see you here, so... Okay, achievements. They've kept these in here. Cool. Options. Right, graphics. What do we got? Let's have a look. Motion blur off, please. Film grain? Do we want film grain? No. Favor quality, favor frame rate, favor quality. Okay, calibration. I think that's fine. We can see both the N and the 7. Sound. Leave those up for now. Controls. No inverting. I think the first time I played this, I might have actually had the inverted because I was still in that sort of mode. Oh wow. You can play on Insanity off the bat? Interesting. Oh, I prefer squad level up. Classic mode, the original one to 60. the default. All talents. Subtitles on, autosave on, and tutorials. I guess just is what difficulty did I do it on to start with? Not casual. Do I play it through on normal and then play it through on what do we have by way of level achievements? This is all important stuff. So there are 4 difficulty specific. So yeah, there is complete all of them on insanity. I feel like going in on insanity is probably not necessarily the best idea. So we'll just go with... We'll just play it through on normal for now. We just did controls, didn't we? Damn it. Okay, so I've set up my gameplay. We are going to start a new career.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
I always do the... I can't remember what I said last time.
Secure
It doesn't
connection.
matter, really. It's just remembering what powers
Secure
I want.
connection confirmed.
And I'm fairly certain I like sort of... Jane Shepherd. No. Enter new ID. Custom
Please
female.
log in to access your profile.
Joe. Joe Shepherd. That is that.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
So, it is currently 9 minutes past. So let's see how long it takes us to customize. Okay, so, Spacer. Both your parents were in the Alliance military. Childhood was spent on ships and stations. You enlisted at the age of 18. Okay. You were born and raised on Mindor. Slavers. When you were 16. So, yeah. Earthborn. So basically you enlisted when you were 18. Either you were an orphan. I think I'm fairly certain I always go with Spacer. Or at least I usually pick Spacer, because I remember having a conversation with my mum on a spaceship. So I'm going to stick with
psychological
Spacer.
profile.
Psychological, okay. So, sole survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. Survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. Or early in your career, you find yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risk your own life to save your fellow soldiers. Your bravery and heroism avenge you medals and recognition. Or you are ruthless. We are not ruthless. I'm fairly certain we risk our own life, but we're not the sole survivor.
Confirm military specialization.
Right, so I don't like pure soldier. So I don't do the combat specialist. I kind of like the mixture of tech and biotic. So I like having powers. So... Holographic Omni tool. Okay, so that's... No, I don't want pistol. I like my... I can never remember what the gun is, but it's fairly rapid. Does a bit of damage. Doesn't have to be terribly accurate. I see, this is the thing. It's like, there isn't a point where I need to remember the thing, because, you know, I need to make sure I can do that gun, but yeah. So, biotic, yeah, so that's pure biotic. So, pure soldier, pure engineer, pure biotic. So that's combat and soldier and engineer mix. Biotic and tech is a sentinel. weapons training. It's not shotguns. Yeah, it's not a shotgun. It's biotic and weapons. Infiltrator. I'm fairly certain I usually go for either Infiltrator or Vanguard. Oh, hi Alkash. Because no specialized weapons training sounds bad. SMG. I'm fairly certain I like the submachine guns. Healing would be useful. Healing would be very useful in my Insanity playthrough that I'm halfway through in Mass Effect 2. But I never go for an engineer. Medium armor. So, Infiltrator. Did I want tech? Biotic. I have like a cloak. I'm fairly certain that's Infiltrator. If I pick Infiltrator and don't use the sniper rifle, you'll be mad. As long as you don't expect me to use it in close combat, then yeah, sure. Because sniper rifles are useless for close combat. Like my SMG for close combat, but no, I do like a good sniper rifle. Okay, let's do Infiltrator then, because I can never remember.
Confirm facial identification.
No, we're going to change. Okay, cycle presets. We want to find something that looks vaguely... Looks like my friend Debbie. Hi, Havor. Infiltrator is what I was playing. Okay, fair enough. Then Infiltrator is probably what my default character was back in the day then. I think I did play around with Vanguard in the multiplayer. But yeah. I like that that looks a lot like my friend, Debbie. Okay. So, where are we? Eyes. Does that look purple? That looks nice and purple. Okay. Hair. Kind of like the colour. That one could work. That one. That one's more practical. Nah, that one's more me. I really like the colour though. I literally have no idea. very goth. Okay. What do you keep your head still so I can see the lips? Thank you. I'm gonna match it to the colour of my hair. Ooh, I like that. I like that look. Definitely like that look. Definitely like that look. Okay, finalize.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Okay, so that was 8.5 minutes. I like it.
Identification confirmed.
Okay. Oh, we already said these. So we're going to play through on normal first, because playing through straight away on insanity seems like not a good thing for my fact that I have a cracking headache. I prefer the squad to be leveled up. I prefer to do mine myself. I'm gonna go for legendary mode for the levels. I don't know the difference. We'll put subtitles on. They use all their powers, and we autosave. So there we go. We are completely configured, and that took.
Well,
Less
what
than
about
20 minutes.
Shepard? She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
She proved herself during the Blitz, held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
She's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question her courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. And I don't know what the rest of it said, because it went too fast.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
It's Joker! We love Joker.
Board is green.
I'm
Approach run
definitely
has
pleased with
begun.
that.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
It's Seth Green!
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
How's the sound balance? Is it good?
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
Caden!
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story, but only an idiot believes the official story.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Okay, so Elkesh, please don't boo Caden. Caden is... well, he's Caden. The first time I played this game, you know, he's my boo. So please don't knock Caden. Caden is lovely. So my Shepherd doesn't 100% look like my Shepherd, but considering its updated graphics, I think I definitely prefer this hairstyle, and I'm really pleased with just like, what was that? Half a dozen changes from the default preset. Pretty cool. Also, kind of want that haircut. Definitely want the hair color. But yeah, no, I love Caden.
You
So
probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
please don't knock him. Also love Joker. Seth Green is amazing.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
But yeah, thanks for helping me sort the volume, Nikki. I wasn't sure whether it's... I've got it turned down because I got a bit of a headache.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
We're getting
But,
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Presley.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents.
But yes, I do like
Why
that
send a
one.
Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, ma'am. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
Okay, just checking in on Scruff. He's doing art.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command, and they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Okay, alright. I will look into
I'll see
it.
if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Not quite my Shepherd, but looks enough like my friend Debbie that I think it's okay. And I think that's okay to have something slightly new. I'm really, at least doesn't look like a weird anorexic.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit.
you know, if you start messing too much with like the cheekbone sizes and stuff, you can end up with really weird looking characters.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
I love Dr. Jacquez.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species.
Yeah, the shade is
Their fleet
weird
has
on
more
my
patrols
face in
protecting
that
Citadel
lighting, but
space
hey.
than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're a war hero, right? Held off an entire enemy fleet during the Blitz single-handed? That's the kind of talent the Spectres are looking for.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
Did I know Jacquez is an anagram of hacksaw? I did not. I suppose that makes sense.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
How far through have you gotten, Alkesh?
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
I think the eyes have come out more blue than purple, but they contrast really nicely with the hair, so that's okay.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
What do you
Your
mean,
people are
Arkash?
still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Okay. I'm following. I'm guessing they've revamped something, or not, I guess. So you still have to do two playthroughs. 3 playthroughs. Oh, I see.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Okay. So did you not put points in charm then? Is that why you're restarting? Oops.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Oh, I see. I see.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel.
Oh, you did pick Femship. Okay.
There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
Did you spend 4 hours customizing her?
Protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Yeah.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
Ashley! Yeah. Do not like Ashley.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
That looks like a giant creepy hand.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Did you at least save your character code?
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly
I've got stream,
without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold.
Well, that's useful then.
Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems.
Can I pick my gear first?
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Okay. I'm going to make a save. And then I'm going to... Right. Head to the big site. A whole bunch of codex.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, 50,000 years.
We're not gonna listen.
Spectres are agent.
See what I got.
Humanity's the systems are. The terminus systems are.
Yeah. It's nice that they put that in. Oops. It's my profile. Let's go on. Okie dokes. Okay, I've got 3 points. And I can put some in pistols if I want. Tactical armor. Electronics. Overload. I like overload. Sabotage. Infiltrator. Charm. So how many points do I need in charm? Then I'll cash, do we reckon? I do get first aid after I get 7 points in decryption. And I can increase. So I do get that after I've got pistols 5 points. But yeah, it's got throw and decryption. Okay, cool. Ooh, yeah, overkill. Awesome. Okay, so I'll put 2 points in jam. And then infiltrator or tactical armor. Damage protection is probably a good way to start. Cool. Right. I save a lot, just so we're clear. It may get annoying. What is that?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Oh, that's good. Oh god, where's my equipment? Equipment. I need to look to see what I've got. Okay. Assault rifle. Yep, that'll do. Assault rifle's fine. Yeah, it's the assault rifle I like. We don't have any upgrades as yet. I can never tell what gun I am using.
To me!
I didn't want to fire. What I want to do is... what did I just do? That's a pistol. Hold LB. Thank you! Couldn't remember what it was. Okay. Kidden's got a pistol. The Lancer. I've already forgotten what the name of the gun was. Lancer. Okay. No, that's fine. It's not like I'd remember it anyway. RB is the powers. Map overload. I can only have one mapped? What am I mapping them to anyway? I hate it when I can't remember the actual controls. And when it doesn't show you. Is it in the codex? No. Where's the... It maps them to RB. Okay. Where's the, journal? No? Where's that actually tell me what the damn controls are? Because that would be useful. Fair enough. I vaguely remember them being like being able to map two controls in 2 because I would always have them like there's various thingies.
Oh God, what happened here?
You know, but like why would you not tell us what the controls are? I mean, yes, it's telling me now, but there should be somewhere... It should be in a menu somewhere so that you, if you don't remember from the tutorial. Okay, well, maybe it'll tell us again, but yeah. It just bugs me when controls are not in a menu somewhere, like what they are. Because people don't necessarily play games for
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Making us even prettier in 4K.
Smells like smoke and death.
Person? Okay. You know what would be a really useful thing to have on the screen with this? The actual button you press to take the picture. Oh gosh, any idea? You seem to know everything. What do you mean it's in the middle of my controller? Oh, as in I just used the screenshot button. I don't have a share button. I'm using a pro, an elite. So it's basically. I didn't do that. So capture screenshot. That's how you do it. Fair enough. I thought maybe it would have an actual photo mode. Nope. Okay. Fine. It doesn't just save. Oh, I can't go this way. I don't know why I'm trying to go that way. I apparently can't go that way. I was just sort of following that. Where am I supposed to go then? Oh. I got turned around. Fine. It was confusing with the enemies and the firing. I don't know. Yeah, I think all games should have a page where you have all the controls for everything, so that when you forget them, you can just look them up. That would be the useful. Well, luckily the enemies are patient. Yep. I've accidentally pressed Y before.
We've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Okay. Attack. Position, regroup and follow. Okay, that's fine. Weren't dangerous, but yeah, you can't run. Very pretty. I don't remember Eden Prime looking this pretty, so they've definitely because I thought there was like a you press this button and get back to the map type, get an objective pointer, but that might have just been, I might just be getting mixed up with one of the other games. Also, to be fair, I kind of want to run down here now because there was something down here and I thought this was the way. Hey, Sammy! getting distracted by pretty scenery. No, that is literally back where I came from. I'm getting a bit lost. How's everyone doing? I didn't help at all, to be fair, mostly Caden.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Okay. 20%. I preloaded this. I made sure it was downloaded, and like when it released properly at midnight, I got all the updates, just so that I was ready, because I didn't want to get hit by another case of the Assassin's Creed Valhalla. But I'm sorry Davey's having side effects.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
I hope he feels
What
better.
else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Side effects
Tell me
are not fun,
everything
but
you know
at least
about
it
the
means he's
beacon.
protected.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out!
I'll put it on auto upgrade. So Take on. Okay, so she replaces our soldier. We now have continued dig site. Some stuff which we don't care about. Equipment, okay. So, right. That's an assault rifle. Is he using his assault rifle? Yes. What did I just send out with X there? Let's give him a cooldown reduction. Yeah, I just pressed X. I think I have mines, which I now just used accidentally.
We thought this world was safe until the Geth showed up.
Right, let's not do that. This is a fairly linear path. Let's not get... This is not good. There we go. X to throw a grenade. Hold A while moving to storm forward, okay? I don't think I've ever stormed forward. And B to melee and pull down.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Excuse me? Ooh, grenade upgrade. Upgrade my ammo. I really like the Onyx visually, but like I gotta go for the extra protection really, haven't I? Because junk. Can I recycle it to get Omnijar? Is that what that means? Okay. point in carrying around extra stuff. Right, got extra points. Okay, so. You know what? Let's just increase the charm, because why not? Infiltrator, add a couple in pistols, another in armor. And shoot. Oh, I ran out. Okay, that's great. Go for that. Right. It always bugs me that A is run.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh god, they're still alive!
What did the Geth do to them?
Don't spend more than 8 points on charm. When will I get 4 automatically? I don't remember this enough. It's been a while since I've played one.
That door. It's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came,
Thanks,
the Marines
Alkesh.
held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses
fine
will
for now.
remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. One second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack. That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Not quite sure what Scruff is drawing right now. It looks like Hog. There's another Turian.
Saren.
Not Nihilus that goes. Saren.
Nihilus.
Oh, it's his Pokemon. Okay.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I
was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Thank you.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Take all. I do have to say that the hacking here, that hacking is a lot funner than the random ones. What is it, Mass Effect 2 that has all those random things? Oh, great.
It used to be beautiful here.
Right, okay, so we've got... We don't use a pistol. Ashley uses a pistol, though. We should give Ashley the bits of code, matching symbols. Yeah, all of them, really. Ashley's using the pistol, so we should give her the pistol. Okay, so... Okay, sniper rifle. Not very good. Oh, I've already got that applied. Got all excited. Now got overload. She's got shield boost. Spaceport. I save lots. I save my ass very much so on the insanity playthroughs, I have to say.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
It is indeed, but there's also an upgrade kit.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other.
Well, Nihilus.
Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone.
Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing for the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
I'm gonna shoot him in the face.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them.
I'd like to
They must have been
punch him,
inside
but I'm
that
not gonna
mothership.
shoot him.
They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Well, I mean, it's a reason to have survived.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
High explosive. Take the train. I used my sniper rifle because she's proud of me. Oh, the guns are a bit loud. Probably turn down the sound effects. That should counteract it. If it's still too loud, let me know. Oh well, it's okay, my team got it.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down!
Hi, Dave. What are you doing? Which one works? An enemy? Yes, I did. Oh, oh, right. Okay, thank you. You are completely right, I can see it now. I went and looked, but obviously didn't go all the way around this thing. Thank you. sure where I'm supposed to go, but you know. Figure it out. Where do I need to go? Yeah, so much lens flare. Ah. Yeah, well I couldn't see them. I missed this bit. It's fine, I'll figure it out. It's mostly rhetorical, where do I need to go? Focused on thinking this was an enemy, and then I was getting attacked by husks. That's silly. Hi, Steve.
Somebody's gonna pay for this.
I know what I need to do. I am just seeing if there's any more loot, because loot is important in this game. See? And there's a technician kit. And lurking is always allowed, 100%. Encouraged sometimes. No, that sounds wrong, but you know what I mean.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Dinner is always good as well. Kaden, no!
Shepard!
No, don't! It's...
No, Kaden is lovely. Please don't... Dave? Meet Alkesh. Alkesh, meet Dave. You both hate Kaden. I love Kaden. Leave him alone. And I've now unlocked my first achievement.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy. A human alliance
And completely
vessel.
destroyed my completion
It was under the
percentage.
command of Captain Anderson of the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Yes, I don't like that shit. Hayden is a fluffy puppy.
This human must be eliminated.
You would rather save the space Nazi over the fluffy puppy?
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
But her hairstyle looks perfect.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Look at my fluffy puppy, he's so pretty. He's just so pretty.
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction...
She just have a really long neck.
Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're
Yes,
okay?
that didn't seem to be an option.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some Ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beginning.
Rest up.
He has
Take
an
care of
army of
yourself.
Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
And that's the one thing about the Insanity Run is
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
the Medigel replenishing.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. It doesn't seem right somehow.
Caden has a normal sized neck.
But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown cruise. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not gonna be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
I was a regular Navy brat. I got a little more noteworthy than the folks expected.
Oh, that's right, the Blitz. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe. Too secure.
Wow, that motorcycle was so
I
loud it got picked up on the mic.
teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Just
go.
clear you've never had a
Goodbye,
migraine.
Commander.
Not that I'm saying I have, but I know people that have them. So I would never say just a migraine. That's just rude.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Because we don't yet know that you're a space Nazi. You're just someone with anger issues at the moment.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Oh, Shepherd's Locker. Shepherd's Locker. Shepherd's Locker. Right. Ooh, got some items. That's good. Any more conversation options with Kidden now?
Joker's waiting for you on the bridge.
Prefer using the stairs.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime. in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
I don't like him.
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Royal cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. I believe that gives us a signage.
Big place.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
And there's her first problematic thing. Yeah, we will get her. Basically the only way I will play with Ashley as a squad mate when I'm not forced to is when I'm playing as Arsehole Shepard.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations
Who has to be a guy.
Serious. This is serious. My reputation is at stake. Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Den. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
It's not Eeyore, it's the Elcor.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Or are you talking about the Volus guy?
Response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Shut up, Dan.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel
I'm
politics.
sorry to hear that,
When you
Steve.
represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to go. Because this bit's quite explory, and it's like, well, we're going to want to explore every bit and pick up any quests and find any things and spend all our money before we have properly whatevering it. Ooh. Damn it! I was kind of hoping that I would finish and you would still be drawing. I had it on in the background. The Scruff Man is here. Hello. Hello. I'm just gonna go with hello Raiders. The chat is going by too quickly for me to see it, and I missed the usernames. But hello and welcome. My name is Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK. We are playing today. We are playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
So yes, welcome, and yeah, how did your Pog emote turn out, Scruff?
Delighted, welcome. It is
What I can see, it looked really great. No, go way back to the stairs.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there
I have a
something
bit of a
you need,
headache.
Commander?
It's been a long week. But look at how pretty my shepherd is. Just look how pretty my shepherd is.
I get the feeling you're not too fond
We're
of
just
humans.
having a bit of explore of
No,
the Citadel.
just don't trust your kind. Not
Hopefully talk to the
You
council and
humans
then
are
we'll
eager to
probably end
take
the
all the
playthrough.
power you can get, and you're being given
Depending on
a
how long
lot.
that takes.
The Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law, especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
We're just gonna hack your computer first. Diplomatic advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, few tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come join us in the Hawkwing Ita Custa. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. But yes, indeed. Ace Graf.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets. What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just
Hopefully
to
everyone
go
is
in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Having a
Sure.
good end
She's
of the
across
week?
the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
Why is there lens flare
I
in
will.
here?
Have fun, that is.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around.
Sure is peaceful here.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the
Now, where is that?
Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try
Yeah, this is the
Flux
first
or
one.
Cora's Den.
What is Shaira's?
Look how pretty
The
my ship is.
consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have
agreed,
visited
the best
her
one.
at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand,
Wouldn't be any
well,
spoilers
let's just
anyway, it's only
say
the
it's
first few
livelier
hours.
and deadlier, all at the same time.
And mostly, I'm just going to be
Goodbye.
running around the Citadel for the next half an hour, I imagine.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Let's do the side questy things. We should go and talk to the council, but... But we do need is a very quick tea break. Very quick tea break because I haven't had one yet and it's been 2 hours. So, what we're going to do is take a very quick save and a very quick tea break, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay. That was interesting. Thank you so much for the gift subs, whoever that was, anonymous person. Much appreciated. Also, apologies, I forgot to turn the mic off and don't know whether you heard the kettle. Possibly me talking to myself, I don't know. Usually I mute, so it's not annoying, but I forgot.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1.
Good.
On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Later on.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Talk to myself. It's just more, I can't remember what I was saying and hopefully didn't say anything stupid and that was picked up.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
I mean, I don't know. Volus are the short sort of, the short ones that have the mask and the eye blink. The short sort of roundish ones. The Elcor are the more elephanty look-like ones.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment.
Also,
it often takes a century or more
shout-outs.
before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
I'm streaming right now, you silly ninny. I can't remember who else is here. If other people are here, let me just... Oh. So, hi, Mr. Corners.
Tell me about the embassies.
I can't remember if I
Each
just asked that
species
one.
in Citadel space important enough to be
think I did.
consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Okay, right. I did ask about it.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
Hey, Reese. Dandelion and burdock. Oh my god, that's like... Wow.
It can't
I
be
ready
as
for
simple
what?
as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified
And yes, it would be
judgment.
cool to be a Spectre.
My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
I was just looking at Discord
Goodbye.
to see your new remote. It looks
Goodbye,
very shiny.
and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
I don't know whether you're talking about me being ready or my character being ready to be a Spectre. I'm really not. Ah, that ready. It looks great. It looks really, really great. I love it. This is when I wish I had the bouncing emotes, because that would look quite cool. Yeah, that is fantastic. I've gotten myself a little bit turned around now. Where's the map? I should go over the bridge, actually. No, that's cool.
That's nothing. I've had my office rearranged 5 times. 5 times? Why? What?
Welcome. I am Naylina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
What do you do here, Naylina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Naylina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
She wants our help.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
This is my first time.
That's a Volus.
I can't believe I didn't
Whoever
come
was asking.
sooner.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
But yeah, Dandelion and Burdock, God, I can't even remember. It just doesn't sound appealing, I have to say. Don't know if I've ever had it. But it's very, you know, back in the day type drink.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
That's a little bit too close, considering you told me to stop right there.
Now
Boundaries,
I must ask you to
lady.
take your
Boundaries.
leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Also, now I want chips.
I have to admit I'm a little...
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you.
Okay. Oh, I just put a helmet on. That's not what I was trying to do. Barrier. Oh, first aid. First aid is useful. Okay, so. Field. Encryption. Yes, so I think we did a something because we only put 3 points in charm and we have 4 now. I'm going to put an extra one in there because, you know, it's always useful. Shield boost. Maximum. I was looking at the map. I got distracted by all the flashings. Okay, consort chambers. So we could do the Emporium. Can we go to Cora's Den? Where do you go down a level? Can we go down a level? Can't get to the wards. But I can't. I haven't even met Garrus yet. Also, hi Kai. I like the jellyfish one.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits
Wait
can
to
buy.
become a spectre, I think.
This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates.
Stupid. Don't
And
assume
we
it's
rarely
stupid.
do so with other species. It is just our way.
Rude.
Who are you?
Or we just...
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply
yeah,
refer to it as Delan.
Scary.
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Show me your items.
I will have a look. I'm not necessarily going to buy.
Oh, this one
I
is
might get a
pleased to
discount
do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
I'm sure I can buy anything anyway. We can sell stuff. We should probably sell some stuff. We need to equip people first. If you don't put it in quote marks, it makes it sound like you're being rude, Kai. We've had this discussion before, I'm fairly certain. If you're going to quote a thing, put it in quote marks, and then I don't assume you're being rude.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan.
Ah,
very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepherd. It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan, My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope he will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single, strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I'm fairly certain you get a quest in here to investigate strange signals at some point. So we've seen the Emporium. Okay. So we're going to go to the tower because I don't think we can do anything else as yet.
I like that fountain. It's very soothing.
There's a lift. We skipped the lift. We should probably... So, we will have the meeting with the council and then we will call it on the stream.
Saren's hiding something.
Okay,
Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Hey, baby. I know, right?
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the
Didn't even
CSEC
notice it.
investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
He's able to calibrate later, I'm sure.
No, I'm waiting to speak with...
Commander?
No, I just want to ask a couple of questions.
I realised I'm just going around in a circle. I was looking to see if there was anything.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Probably should have put our
The
dress
Geth
clothes.
attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
I object to that.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Exactly. Objection.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren.
Shut up.
He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars. It causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions, but only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests, too.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents. The last line of defense. The final option
Against the
before
worst
open
scum
war.
of the universe.
The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Tell me about Bar Lavan.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Okay. Right, we are going to leave it there. Because it's getting late, I'm tired, and I want a hot chocolate. Possibly a bath. It's like, where's the quit? Return to main menu. There we are. So this is Mass Effect Legendary Edition. And that was the first part of the story. Hopefully everyone enjoyed it. Don't get what too muddled up. Okay, so now I'm wondering what two I can get muddled up. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching. Who's on? Oh, bath and oh right. Well, I mean, you know, have a bath and hot chocolate. Quite nice, I imagine. Let's go raid Kara. I like raiding Kara. She's really sweet. She's playing Nier again. But yeah, so plan for the next streams. I'm gonna do my cozy Grove bits tomorrow morning, so I probably will stream those because, well, you know, why not? You can see how my island has progressed. We've got many more ghost villages. And then Sunday is continuing Clementine's journey. Hopefully we'll finish season 1. So be prepared for the long haul. However, if my headache comes back, I might just do one episode and we'll see there. And then I've got a couple of streams planned for next week, and then I'm off for a few days. Twitch is still broken and is refusing to acknowledge that I have streamed the appropriate time out of the last 30 days, so we're just going to continue for a few more to make it, to see if that will fix it. But yeah, it's not looking good so far, which makes me grumpy. But for now, I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK. Thank you so much everyone for joining me tonight and for continuing to support me. I really appreciate it. Thank you to Scruff for the raid and to the anonymous gifter for the gift subs. Every little bit helps getting my channel out there and, well, I mean, maintaining our little community. But for now, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully I'll catch you next time.